We're on to the second month of 2025, and it's gotten me thinking about all of the Animal Crossing news which has already been confirmed for this year, and surprisingly there's actually quite a lot. And that's just including the things that we currently know about, as we don't know what surprises Nintendo could possibly come up with. So I thought it'd be a good idea to give you a recap of all of the Animal Crossing news which has been confirmed so far for the entirety of 2025. For some of this we're looking pretty far into the future, but I think it's exciting because it gives us something to look forward to. And there are some important reminders in here as well which you definitely won't want to forget about. So leave a like if you're ready for some 2025 Animal Crossing news, and let's jump straight into this. Now, of course, Nintendo announced the Nintendo Switch 2 just a month ago now, which was such an exciting announcement. There was nothing there for Animal Crossing fans really, or any other Nintendo franchises except Mario Kart. That's what will come later on in the Nintendo Direct, and we can certainly hope that maybe we might get some Animal Crossing news there. However, I'm not going to go too in depth on that as, of course, nothing is confirmed. One thing that is 100% confirmed by Nintendo though, is that we will be able to play Animal Crossing New Horizons on this new Switch, the Switch 2, in 2025. So for the very first time ever, we'll be able to play New Horizons on a different console, and reap the benefits of that as well. Now, until we get the Direct, we won't know what all of those benefits are, and how much they'll affect original Switch games like New Horizons. But the fact that we'll be able to bring our islands over to this new console is incredibly exciting, and it might inspire a lot of people to start up new islands in 2025. No date is confirmed yet, but it is 100% confirmed that the Switch 2 will be releasing this year, so we know for a fact this is something we will be doing in 2025. I'm really curious how the island transfer process will actually work. It is definitely relieving to hear though you will be able to bring over your digital games as well as your physical ones. So you won't have to worry about leaving New Horizons behind when you upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2, which is definitely fantastic news for this year. Who knows, we might even be due a very small patch which could help optimize things for the Switch 2, but I doubt this would be anything in terms of new content, probably just some optimization fixes at the very most. Now, Animal Crossing merch has become more and more of a thing as the franchise has gotten bigger with the success of New Horizons, and even more of it will be coming in 2025. LEGO leakers have confirmed that we will be seeing more LEGO sets arrive this year, specifically in the summertime, so we don't even have that long to wait. Now, I believe the set pieces have also been shared somewhere for these, and it seems like these will be the biggest LEGO Animal Crossing sets we've seen yet, which does make you wonder if maybe finally we will see the museum come to Animal Crossing LEGO, which I know is the one that everyone has been desperate to see. This would be incredibly cool, and I would love to see exactly how they do it. They've got a pretty big task to pull off, but it would be great. I think with us recently seeing a Celeste minifigure, a Blathers minifigure is a given, and we'll probably see it debut during the museum set. As for what the other two could be, I do wonder if one of them might be the Roost. After all, Nintendo knows just how popular it is with the success of the 2.0 update, with Brewster really being the main sort of feature of that and the main advertisement, I suppose, for that update, so I really wouldn't be surprised if they turned that into LEGO. I believe the third one is a little bit smaller, so it's anyone's guess as to what that could be. Perhaps they'll do more of the shops from Harv's Island like they did Leaf. We'll just have to wait and see. I know a lot of people aren't that excited about Animal Crossing merch and are just into the games, which is totally understandable, but there is also a big fan base for the Animal Crossing LEGO, and more importantly, it shows that the games are doing incredibly well for us to be getting massive collaborations like this, continuing onwards into 2025. So I can't wait to see what else will be shared and added to the LEGO collab. Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete released in December, the successor to the original Pocket Camp game, which has shut down. And every month we've actually been enjoying some new additions to the game, in forms of new cookies and other things that you can collect that previously weren't there. However, it has been confirmed by Nintendo that this will only last up until September 2025. So once we get to that point, the content will be completely recycled from the original game, in addition to this new stuff every 4 years. That does sadly mean that for those of you who have already collected so much from the original, you've not got that much more to look forward to once this date passes. However, a lot of people picked up the game for the first time since they could buy it with a flat fee, so you still have a ton of content to enjoy, even though they won't technically be updating the game with new stuff. I've really been enjoying Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete, and whilst I know it isn't to everyone's taste, right now this is our current Animal Crossing game content whilst we wait for whatever will happen on the Switch 2. So hopefully by the time that September mark does arrive, maybe Nintendo might have announced the next Animal Crossing game in the April Nintendo Direct. I'm certainly not getting my hopes up for that, to be honest with you, but it would be fantastic to see something for the Nintendo Switch, as I know many of you just aren't that interested in whatever is going on with Pocket Camp Complete and mobile gaming in general. Still, I'm excited to see the rest of the content that they've got planned up until September. I definitely think there'll be some fun additions, and I've loved some of the new cookies that they've added so far, especially now that you don't need to spend your real money on them. Microtransactions are completely gone, of course, so you can just spend the in-game currency, and it's much easier to get those really cool items. So we'll just have to wait and see what they continue to add to Pocket Camp Complete. Speaking of Pocket Camp Complete, you have up until June the 2nd, 2025 to send your data over from the original game. So if there are any of you out there who have still not done this yet, make sure you do it before that date. It can be a very easy thing to forget, honestly, so download the original app and send it over right now. This is your reminder, this is your warning from me not to lose your save data. I'm guessing most people have, but I do think it is good of Nintendo to give people this really long extra window to send it over. From that point onwards, the original app will just be gone, I imagine. You won't be able to download it from the App Store, and the functionality where you can connect both of your accounts will no longer exist. I sent mine over on day one because I didn't want to lose all my progress. I was a 2017 Pocket Camp player, so I've been playing for a really long time. So yeah, definitely make sure you send over that save data as soon as you possibly can, because once it's gone, it's gone. I don't believe Nintendo will provide the option in any way to get it back. They're basically giving people this warning and saying, if you want to keep your save data, this is how long you've got. So that's everything I can think of so far that has been announced for Animal Crossing in 2025. With a Nintendo Direct looming and a new console for us to play New Horizons on, this is definitely looking to be a more eventful year than usual. Of course, the main thing everyone would be looking for at this point is a brand new Animal Crossing game, and it really does feel like we're closer than ever, so make sure to keep an eye out on what Nintendo is sharing, and of course the news on this channel, so we can all enjoy that together when it finally does happen. Hopefully 2025 will be the year, especially with New Horizons also turning 5 this year, which is a pretty big milestone for the game. So let me know what you're looking forward to down in the comments section below. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Bob's Gang so I know you did. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe and turn on notifications for more.